Good day, gamers. Welcome once again to another Game Master Dave Plays, where we're going back to some Hearts of Iron. I am listening to Hardcore History by Dan Carlin. I think that's right. And I just learned about the Battle of Midway and a whole bunch of other stuff. I've been trying to figure out Japan. Japan. I know... Does anybody really like to play Japan? In the game? In the real game? Does anybody like to play Japan? Chat is open. Give us a like, follow, subscribe, comment, suggestion. Just checking to see if the music's too loud. Give me 1 second. I guess it's okay. Wow, there's a lot of clicking when I take my headphones on and off. I could not even hear it. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can hear it now. Okay, just barely. It's good enough. On the stream. Hey! Okay, there we go. And so, Happy New Year, 2024. Woohoo! I just played 2 games of Hadrian's Wall. Too much fun. Too much fun. There's lots of new content for lots of new content for Hearts of Iron. So I'm not going to be familiar with a whole lot of it. Oh, the pics are coming. Ginger came and let me know because she's playing solo right now. If you haven't played Hadrian's Wall yet, we do suggest it. A friend of ours got it for us for the new year, and we are enjoying it. Iron Man Japan 2. Let's do this. 2024. Whoa, 2024 Japan. Now, one of my friends, Steve. Love that. One of my friends, Steve, played Hearts of Iron. I guess it was in Poland. We went on a week-long Hearts of Iron multiplayer thing in Poland. He said it was so much fun. So let's do research slots. I got 4 research slots available. Now, I'm open. Chat is open. I would love to hear what you have to say about any of the things to do. But I was listening to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, and I think you just have to go with this one, right? I mean, it doesn't seem like there's, and this one here. Look, construction speed plus 10%, factory repair speed plus 10%. But there's more things that I'm not aware of in this game. And as Japan, we are seriously going to have to think about what we want to do. I was thinking these 3 are just ridiculously important, right? I mean, you just have to do those. Now, what do we do after that, right? Damage control parties, I just talked about the Battle of Midway. The damage control parties on the Yorktown were just unbelievable. That's what Dan Carlin was saying. It was unbelievable. And so that might be something to do, but not too sure. There's so much more things that I'm going to have available here. It's 1936, and do we go with the next destroyer hull, right? I mean, I think if I hold down shift, I can get the next one up, right? So early destroyer hull, sub-detection is the same. Max range, 300 more kilometers. Reliability better. Of course, more production. Better speed, production, fuel usage. Surface detection of visibility is the same. More hit points. It's tough to know. What is the best thing to do, right? Improved airplane catapult. What does that do? An improved pneumatic mechanism allows much larger airplanes to be launched via catapults. This increases their search radius. Mounting this module on cruisers, heavy ships, or specialized submarines improves their ability to detect enemy ships. Interesting. Would anybody actually use that? Smoke generators would be fleet speed while retreating, plus 20%. That's pretty good. Chat is open. Thank you for joining us. We are deciding on our initial capabilities. I'm checking out some of the new stuff that I have, and also after listening to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, I am very curious about what I should do as the Japanese here. Now, one thing that could be said, this is almost like, look, this gives plus 2, 5, 3% for everything, right? I mean, it just seems like it's the thing that has to happen. But let's check what other stuff is here. That's 38. So let's do this 1918. We got to make our infantry better. Now, okay, so here's a new thing. I knew that there was new modules that I have not seen before, because research without a military-industrial organization. But look at this. So what the heck is... Oops. Oh. Matching military-industrial organizations, Tokyo Arsenal. I don't know what that is yet. This is new. This is like the old game, going back to Hearts of Iron 1. What's this research? Research without a military-industrial organization. Research bonus. Oh, but it uses cost 0.10 a day. Aha. So you could boost the research, but you're going to use some of your political power. Interesting. Research without a military organization. Okay. So I'm going to need to learn how to do that, and I would love any input you have on that to start out with. Free civilian factories. Okay. So as United States, I used to do like... That increases the railroad supply, right? I used to do... I lose my train of thought as I'm playing this game because there's so much going on, right? What's better, a civilian factory or a military factory, right? Naval base, railways. Look, construction costs $10,800, $7,200. But the civilian factories let us do other cool stuff, I think. Infrastructure. I really like infrastructure. I want to get infrastructure in these areas that are producing goods. Right? Because then we just went up two more there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, up 10. Like, look at that. Oh, man. Okay, well, we don't even have enough civilian factors. So let's leave that at that. So that infrastructure is good. Let's go to military factories, free military factories. I like to, I guess it's control shift. I like to make all these things. Oh, it didn't do it. All in this category. Click to collapse. Shift click to collapse all product lines. Shift click. There we go. All right, so I've got one factory making basic light tank chassis. I got one factory making towed artillery. I got one factory making support equipment, one factory making infantry equipment. So I need a ton of infantry equipment required for... yeah, they went back to Hearts of Iron 1, where... Hearts of Iron 1 or 2, where you assign a company, pretty much. Right? That's what they sort of did. Interesting. why are we making this thing? That's a good question. We don't have the rubber. That's a carrier plane. Basic carrier naval bomb plane. And we don't have the rubber for this one. And we don't have the factory for this one. Is all of these ships getting made with one factory? They are. So let's cancel this one. Don't understand why those are in there. Okay, but I do have a bunch of military factories available. So let's try to supply. Let's try to get up to that. So we got 20 metal being used. So we're down to 2 metal. Holy crap. And this is for upgrades. Now, here's one thing that I don't know, because all of the... Now this just says a light tank chassis. So what exactly does that mean? I'm going to have to figure that out. Missing equipment production. Oh, it's that stuff, right? Yeah, I understand that. For air reinforcements. I got it. Okay, no national focus set. Okay, so now we're going to have to really take a look at this national focus. So one of the things that talk about hardcore history is we got to look at the map here. Because what do we really need? I remember that, of course, Japan attacks China, right? And what does that really get them? I guess a ton of experience, but it really bogs them down. So let's look at some of the resources on the map. And let's take a look at where the resources really are. Because we need resources, right? Let's look at our trading map again. I don't even know what this one. That's an international market. This is different. Wow. Wow, that's a new one. Intelligence agency is still on there. Let's look at production. Not production. Where's the market? Officer Corps, I'm not that familiar with. I'm going to have to learn that one. Trade. Okay, so we are really low. We are low on oil. And so right now we have no steel. And we have no rubber. And low on oil. Oil, steel, and rubber. So China doesn't have a whole lot of that. Where is... Let's go back to resource map. China doesn't have a whole lot of that. They got some steel. And that's it. Right? They got some more steel. Now, here, Gangxi Click, this area has got a ton of stuff. Now, it's got the steel. And that's good. But it doesn't have the rubber and the other things we need. Now, when we get down into here, 70 rubber. But that's France. And Malay has 56 rubber. Now, look at British Malaya. Whoa. Look at Dutch East Indias. Wow. 210 rubber, 17 oil. 90 rubber, 6 oil. 16 oil, 224 rubber. 17 oil. 17 rubber, I'm sorry. 42 rubber. But all of this is the Dutch East Indies. What is in Australia? Some steel. That's it? Doesn't look like there's any oil. Now let's look at the Philippines. 1 rubber. That's it? That's not much at all. So down here is where we need to go. Now, this is owned by British Malaya. Now, where is the New Guinea? I was just hearing about Papua New Guinea. Let me see if I can look up a thing here. Maps Google. Right? New Guinea is this island here. Okay, so now let's go back to Hearts of Iron. I know you couldn't see that. Oops. So this is Papua New Guinea. There's not a lot there. Why would Japan... Oh, I don't have the resource map on. Oh, I do. Do I have it on? Yeah. Okay. So there's not a whole lot there. Why would Japan want this? It's a good question. There's no resources there. Is that right? Yeah, there's no resources there either. So anyway, so what of our targets? Our targets are this Siam would be the target, right? I mean, Dutch East Indias would be the target. But they... Dutch East Indies is an integrated puppet of the Netherlands. Dutch East Indies cannot become a puppet. Wow. Can't do anything with them. Negotiate market access. And I can't declare war. No war goal justified on here. So where can I do a war goal? Somebody tell me how to do a war goal. All right. Well, anyway, we're heading down this way. That's the bottom line. We could Gangxi click. Owner Gangxi click. China has Nanning as a core. Communist China has Nanning as a core. So who is this guy? Can't declare war. No war. No justify war goal. Need one more political power. Oh. We need tension of 75% or more. Let's go back down here. Let's see what we can do with these guys. Need one more political power. Oh. Nope. Oh. Nobody is helping them out right now. I think I did invade this once, and it's horrible because the terrain was bad. Look, jungle, right? Very hot, rain. All right, so let's go look at our focus tree, Japan focus tree. And let's see here. So the first thing we could do is the unthinkable option. The future of our nation requires a path that has never been achieved by our leaders. The option must now be contemplated in earnest. And what is that path? That path requires all defying. Finish the fight and communist fund. That's becoming communist. So I don't think we want that. Purge the Kadona. New faction has appeared, intent to take control of the government and strike north into the Soviet Union. We must eliminate them before they can do too much damage. Okay. So this faction, what does this one do? Strike on the southern research area. Okay, so this one by sending... Okay. Guide the Zaibatsis. Civilian factories. Military factories. Can create factions. Greater East Asian Coast Prosperity Fear. This is not necessarily looking too bad yet. The German Reich gets event. Japan proposes tripartite act. This is looking pretty good. Add war economy, which grants expected number of factories, consumer goods. Okay. Okay, interesting. So this one, purge the Kadoa factory, or, yeah. Okay, add Marco Polo event. Ooh, a lot of minuses for people. Though rich. See, I wish that Hearts of Iron would have like this is the direction you went historically, so that we would know that. Yes, strike south doctrine. Yes, this looks like what we're going to be doing. Yes, looks good. Yes, gain a research slot. So far, so good. This all looks pretty good. Secure China. Okay. Alliance with Siam. Oh. That gets an event. Japan invites Siam to the co-prosperity sphere. That's interesting. So then I don't have to invade Siam. That's interesting. Every citizen, so... Okay. Add some aluminum production. That's good. Non-aggression pact with Japan. That's good. Spiritual... Okay. Allows kamikaze strikes. All right. This one is strengthened divine wind. Enables the fixed explosive charge module. Interesting. One or two of these others. Game puppet focus war goal against the Philippines, or a 100% research bonus for transport models. Interesting. Annex war goal Dutch East. This looks good. I think this is the direction we're going. Yes. And then add 12 to Singapore. This is adding a lot of aluminum. That's not too exciting. All right. If you have a suggestion, I'd love to hear about it. Okay. Support the Kadoha faction. So we could do this exclusively if we want to. Besides going the other way. So let's see where this sort of brings us. Japan will be known as Japan. What? The emperor himself must take direct control of the state. Only then will the emperor be able to stand against him. This looks like they're moving towards attacking Russia. So this is increasing what people feel about Japan. I mean, the allies in the West, because we're going to be attacking Russia. They feel like they'll be more of our friends. This gives us a lot of research on planes. That gives us Japan. This also gives us the possibility of joining the Axis. This looks like a preemptive war against China. So both of these directions are going against China. And German rocketry. So we would get rocket technology. That's interesting, but I'm still liking the other one better. Strengthen civilian government. So we get a whole bunch of political power. Ally with this. So this gets us some cool construction speed bonuses. This gets us a research slot almost right off the bat. This one gets Democrat element stage coup. What? So is this one moving toward... No, release Korea? No, we're not even going to go down this one. Unlocks... Interesting. So we're not going to go down that one, but that is interesting. Now, these looks like these are good regardless. We built in the mainland instead. We will begin a large-scale industrials program for Manchukuo. Okay, not too exciting, but let's see if these things are. Manchukuo gains some infrastructure. We gain some land forts. We get some civilian factories. We get some civilian factories. We get some military factories. And we add some building slots. So this one is a good one. But it's more important we do the other one next. So now, okay, now this one is Army Expansion Law. Army Experience plus 30. 100% research on infantry weapons. That's pretty good. Supremacy of war. Wow, superior will. That's pretty decent. And this one is superior technology. Both of those, one of those exclusive. Wow, these are bonuses for research, which I really like. Bicycle infantry, that's interesting. And 100% research for armor technology. Or navy. So this one gives us yards, and this one looks like it's fighters. So here's the question. Get the army experience first, or go straight for this one? Huh. What do you think? Anybody got any ideas? So both of those are interesting. Now, which one gets us to there's the research slot. So if we want to do the research slot, we got to go here. Now, this one requires one of the following. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 spots away from the research slot. If we did this other one, I think there's only 2 spots, right? So, but this means the branches are mutually exclusive. So let's do this. We'll gain a little stability. No divisions in basic training. Let's check out our Marines. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to edit the Marines. What do we have for the Marines? So engineer is good. Okay, and we've got 6. These are like battalions, I forget, right? No, so they would be brigades. It's a Marine division. So it would have to be not. Darn it. Under division is what? Not battalion. Not corps. Because a corps would be several divisions. Brigades. So this is a Marine infantry brigade. All right. Okay, so let's train. We need more Marines. As far as I remember, we were like, there was like no Marines. Let's train 6. 6 one after the other, or 6 at the same time? See, that is a good question. That is a good question. And let's train them down in, we need a port. Well, no, let's train them in Nagasaki, right? Okay. Kyushu. So not Nagasaki, but that's okay. All right, now. Cavalry, we really don't want to train cavalry. And we need, let's check out what these guys are. They don't have anything. They're just for holding land. Let's train 5 of those. And now I wonder if we are not going to have enough. We're definitely not going to have enough stuff. So what should get the priority? Why are those guys have the up things and these guys have the down things? That I don't know. Anybody know? Why are the 3 gold ones up and 3 red ones down? Don't know. No, back. And let's train some infantry. Let's also do train infantry. Let's send them here. All right. Unassigned divisions. We're going to have a lot of unassigned divisions. So we are going to go with that shortly. Which one is this? Events and decisions. So is that something we can do now? We don't have any political power. Why is it something that we can do now? Oh, look. Commander civilian trains. The merchant rail companies hold sway over our infrastructure. With war looming, we are well within our rights to commandeer equipment. And parliamentary training in Manchukuo. Less than 90% support. Okay. Effects. Army experience gain is 0.10 daily. That sounds good. Oh. What? Why is one? Oh, they're two different locations. Okay. So decisions available. Let's cross that off. All right. So now we have to assign the infantry. And this is where it gets tedious. Does anybody have a better way to assign all the stuff? So this is our armor commander. That's not armor. Do we have an armor commander? We probably don't, right? It's probably all Europe. Doesn't look like we do. Nobody's good in armor. That would all be the European leaders that are good with armor. Not here. Okay, but this guy's pretty good, but we're going to save him. So for armor, our armor commander, let's do attack +1, planning +1, and what's this one? Promotion cost? Maybe there should be somebody for logistics. Do we have anybody for logistics? Which one is logistics? Cautious. Planning speed -20, no. Cavalry officer, so let's do him. Okay. So this is infantry, regular infantry, and let's choose, he is, so he's regular infantry, and this is like the home guard. So that goes over here. And he's, so what this is what I should do, because this is what I did before, is I just boxed it all out, right? So now he is tanks, and I don't want him there. The tanks we want down over here. So let's, where's the airport? Let's see if I can move him. It's going to be a little while for me to figure this out again. Let's move him to Busan, right? Perfect. Okay. I think what I did was I sort of just, so this guy, let's move him. Yeah, let's like move all these guys down here, right? To Tokyo, or let's go to Kyoto. Okay. And then all of these guys here are going to Kyoto. And then all of these guys here are going to Kyoto. Okay. Then all of these guys in Korea, yeah, they're all unattached, right? Let's see, send him up there. Send him up there. So, some of these guys don't belong to me. That's why. Right? And then we're just going to try to figure them all out. All these guys can be in... I don't own this. Oh, they're not there. Okay. Okay. So we'll move them all, and then... Okay. And then maybe shift and send them up here. Nope, still not doing it. Nope, still not doing it. Okay. That's a good question. I got 326 transports. So let's... Okay. We're gonna let those guys go back. All right, so we're still on the infantry screen, and organizing all these guys, and these guys should just stay right where they are. And they are... They're just hanging out. And they need tons of supplies. And it's like, maybe I should just bring them all back home. Because the war is far from over. Would it save more supplies bringing them back home, or should I leave them? That is the question. All right. All right, we're gonna move them to where we want them, and then we'll separate them out how we want them. I think that's what's gonna happen. And these guys we're just gonna leave out there. Now, is this us? No, that's England. And is this the United States? No, that is New Zealand. New Zealand, that is a good question. New Zealand is Dominion of the United Kingdom. So we're not at war with the United Kingdom. We don't want to be at war with the United Kingdom. Cryptology. We want to create the agency for 30 days. That's what we're going to look like. We already saw the things. We already did the technology. I don't know what this is. You have market access with 2 countries. All right, I guess we're going to have to figure that out. I guess I can sell equipment to there. We don't necessarily need anything just yet. We did this already. We are working on that one. And this is our logistics. So we need a lot of infantry equipment and officers. I don't know how this really works yet. So I'm guessing click to add chief of the army. And it doesn't look like I can do anything because I don't have political power. All right. We haven't done the Navy yet. So the Navy. All right, so there's 7 guys. 56 guys in this. I forget where this is. The die 3. Okay, so I think that I can... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now, if I do this, and I make everybody... No, that doesn't help me. Does that... I just don't remember how this all worked. I think that I am... I'm just creating one big naval thing. And I don't know if this is the smartest move that I've ever done. But I remember that the Japanese Navy was a mess. Okay, and then take this one and move to Tokyo. And then we're going to, this is somehow merging detached, right? All right, our fuel reserves are going down. Factories 52, 1.1 million production. Let's go, we want to go here to see. So do they even have the supplies? Not enough manpower or equipment to train one of the divisions. Yikes. So why is that? Is it because we're so short of equipment? Might be that we're so short of equipment. Now, what? Market access 8. Cancel our market access and theirs. Nobody's buying or selling stuff. So let's see here. That's all the reserve, right? So this is not naval exercises. We want to create a new task force. And this is the template. Select ships to transfer. I want to create a task force template. That's one of the things that I've done. Open the task force composite editor. And so look at that, heavy cruisers. Now there's 2 different types of heavy cruisers. So we want to make it that symbol. Can we do that? Doesn't look like it. So let's look at the naval editing. Once I figure this out, it'll be so much better. Once I figure it out. I think it's... Is it here? No, it's got to be here. And then it's Navy... I want to add a ship, right? And... not create a variant. How do I do this? Let's look at the carrier hub. Wow. What are these things? I've never seen this before. How the heck do I handle this one? I can research these each individual things? Good golly. Good golly. Production line history. What the heck does that mean? Oh, that's what these guys used to make? Bonuses for equipment variants? Oh, no. I'm a little bit at a loss. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, let's go back to the Navy. And let's go to... See, what I want to do is I want these 2 heavy cruisers. Let me see if I can find them. Nope. Okay. All right, well, that didn't work out because refit selected ships to the design below. Yes. The ships will return to nearby Navy builds will be locked until they're... Okay, that's fine. I mean, should we upgrade? Sure. I don't know what that... I don't know what I did. All right, so here's the here's these things. Right? So let's upgrade these 2. Sure. Early cruiser hull. Converted cruiser hull. Sure. This is early cruiser hull, Shikima class. Early converted early cruiser hull. Whoa. Okay, again, I don't know what I'm doing. But I see that all of these things... Okay, why? Let's keep going to see if we can find the other guns. Oh, did something just pass? No. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to find all the guns, and that's not what I'm going to find. Okay. So now let's go back to production. So let's see. I got probably all those upgrades are down here. Yep. Dang it. So I got 4 upgrades, which are not going to happen until the other things are done. Okay, so let's chill out with the upgrades right now. And I'm going to get another soda. I'll be right back. Okay, I have not figured out this game yet, but we're going forward. We're going forward. Okay, Task Force Editor. Dink. Okay, so open the Task Force Composition Editor. So what I want is, I want to create a task force. I want 1 carrier. I want 1 battleship. I want 1 battle cruiser. I want 2 heavy cruisers. And see, there's a different heavy cruiser there. I need, whoa. I need 6 light cruisers. No. I need I need 10 destroyers. So these are see, I think these are mine laying destroyers, and these are something else, right? Okay. Now, how do I put that somewhere? What is in here? Okay. Oh, nice. Did I just make this? I think I just made this task force. Doesn't have a carrier. Erg. New template, right? Carrier strike. Okay. Yeah, this template thing is really driving me nuts. So why has not 1 carrier? 0 ships to type carrier, 1 required and automatically reinforced. Okay, so we got this almost. 5 ships to type light cruiser, 7 required and automatically reinforced. Okay, so let's move them to down here to Nagasaki. Okay. And let's give them Yamamoto. Now, why are these cancel refitting task? If allowed, cancel. Why are they refitted to that guy? Is that the 2 cruisers and 1 of the... Click to select that fleet. Not too sure. Not too sure, everybody. Not too sure. Why did a carrier not go with them? That's what I want to know. And why does it say 4 out of 19? 4 something? 4 capital. Oh, 4 capital ships. It should be. So it only has 4 capital ships. Okay, 19. But no carrier went there. Now, why is that? Let's see. Let's see them. The carrier is this thing. So task force editor. Yeah, so we should have that carrier strike force. Oh, I gotta save it. Ah. Carrier strike force. Save. Yay. Okay. So now 1 carrier, 1 battleship, 1 battle cruiser, 2 heavy cruiser, I can't choose a different role. It won't let me choose this one. Okay. 4 light cruisers. And shift click. 10 destroyers. None of this. None of this. None of this. And none of this. Save. Okay. Well, nothing happened. Okay. So it didn't do a darn thing. What is it? Set the template from the current composition. Okay. Got it. How do I sign it? Oh, somebody please help me with this one. This is crazy. I always had the same problem. Always had the same problem with Japan. Otherwise, it's manually ordering all of these things around, and it's just it's too much. But that almost, I guess that's what it's going to be. I guess that's what it's going to be until I figure this out, because otherwise I'm spending just ridiculous amounts of time doing nothing. So let's move them back here. Okay, let's go to planes. So those guys are all carrier planes. That's great. All right, so then let's go to planes. That's great. Taiwan. Let's go here. Okay. And those are all carrier planes. Oh, so actually I can get all these guys. So I think if I do this and then I hit control, does it do all of them? No, I can do this and hit shift. It doesn't do all of them. Okay. So we don't want them. Why are they not doing anything? Oh, because they're in Tokyo. Hikagen, whatever this is. All right. So that's all of them. So now let's do these. Hikagen all standing by. And is that it? Are all the planes there? They're all in Hikagen? That's all we got? All right, let's go back to planes. Nice. All right, so let's do all of this. Merge all of these selected tasks force. We are going to create a new task force. We are going to make the Akagi. CV, the Fuzo, the Haruna, the Yoruba, the Ashigara. Yeah, we should see what these guys are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, where's all the destroyers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there we go. Click to create new fleet from the selected task force. So what is still there? Cruiser hull. Why is that? Okay, so I think I just made a carrier strike force. Let's move them down here. And is this one is canceled. This one's refitting. Okay. Why is this? Why is this? Why is this? Where's my planes? Where are the planes? There's planes. Okay, so right, we just changed all that. Beautiful. Okay, so it only has 19 because it doesn't have the other guy. All right. So now all these planes are in Tokyo. No, that's the naval stuff. Where is here they are. That's not all of them. That can't be all of them. Is this considered Haikugen? Where is this? Why is this not making any sense? Home Islands. Yeah, but what's the territory? Driving me crazy. Kanto. So where are these guys? They're standing by. All right. So now they shouldn't be no retreat. Yeah, let's not make them no retreat. Okay. Normal operations. And they are short planes. Nice. How we do it on this production? We are dying. 56 per day. All right, so this artillery, we only got one factory working on it. That's good. So that is going to be good. And research is moving along. And so let's go back to this. Okay, so these carriers cancel. I refitted them. That's why we don't have those carriers. So let's create a new task force. Let's put the Kaga. Where's the Hoshu? Okay, so the Hoshu and the Ryoho. Okay, so let's do this one. And then we can do the same thing. That's why we do the task force editor. But the thing is that it's not letting me do it. So they only have 4 carriers. That's not good. 1 battle cruiser. 2 carriers. I'm sorry, 2 cruisers. 2, 3, 4 light cruisers. I did 5 by accident. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that should go here. Okay. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Why is there 2 here? We're going to select this one, and we're going to take a light cruiser, and we're going to send it back to here. Okay, and then we're going to change the template to be another plane. Okay, cool. I think. Yes. Now, can I set these to reinforce? Let me see if I can do that. Distribute selected ships and balance task forces. Refit ships. Repair now. Oh, click to disable the automatic reinforcements. When the automatic reinforcements of a task force is enabled, it will pull ships from the reserve fleets of its theater in order to match the requirements set. When enabled, the requirements are shown below the actual number of ships in the task force. The task force will ever return ships automatically if it has more than the requirement. Okay. The allow to split option allows the most heavily damaged ships to detach and return. Nice. Okay, now, again, I don't know what this stuff does. But, cryptology, let's do that one. Form department. I think everything's got to be good, right? Everything's got to be good. All right. I don't think that there'd be anything that would be bad. All right, so are we even making these guys? Okay, we are. Slowly. Man. We've got 18 command power. Okay. Yeah, we are. I know I'm going slow right now, but I'm just playing casually, just trying to figure out this game. That's all. All right, so now let's go to the other planes. Let's check out. So all those guys are in Haikuden. Let's go there. So all they're in Haikuden. That's cool. These guys are on the Akagi, so let's check those guys out. Let's make sure that they are. How do we? No. I wanna grab all of them. I know there's a button. Quick deploy. Add a new air wing. I know there's a button. Grab all. Right. Select all. There we go. And so I want that. Good. And it looks like we are short. So this one is, what is this one? Interwar carrier close. Close air support. Airframe. Man, we got to upgrade this crap. Oh my goodness. Let's go to our air. So we have interwar small airframe, basic small airframe, interwar medium airframe, and large airframe. Are we even interested in that? So 36. So we don't have. What kind of bombs do we have here? Regular bombs. That would be armor-piercing bombs. Light MG, photo reconnaissance. First clear military purpose of the airplane was to find the enemy and report the location to generals. So I don't know how that comes into play. I would love if anybody has an idea on how that comes into play. Let me know. So we should upgrade to this guy. So now let's go take a look at the planes. Because there's too much research. There's too much research. We've got to do a lot of research. Let's go look at the planes. So what do we have here? B4Y. So does which one? Oh, naval bomber. So which one is better? Nope, that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to do shift. Nope, that's not what I want to do either. Okay. What I want to do is this is what I want to do. Okay, so basic and interwar. I thought if I press shift, I could see them side by side. Why can I not do that? Equipment comparison. Oh. Interwar carrier, the B2M. Oh, look at that. That's new. I like that. I like that. Okay, so the B2M. So which one is better? So which one is... This has module slot. Interesting. I got to learn all this. So this is the B4A. So that's this one. Okay. So the B4A is faster, longer range. Right. So right. Weight is less. So really the B4A is what has to be, right? I mean, yeah, the agility, the air defense. So the B4A, B4Y, I'm sorry, is what it has to be. So now how do I decommission, right? That's what I got to do. I think. I don't know what I just did. Show outdated equipment. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so we don't want to make that one, right? Okay, but that's the naval bomber. So now, what is the A4N? So this is the naval bomber. Secondary bombs. Wow, defense turrets, special modules. Wow. God. We can really specialize this crap. Interwar close air support, medium airframe. So what is it? No, it's not. Dang it. That's not what I want to do. All right, so I think that's what we're going to hold off for right now. Let me save this. We really didn't do a whole lot. Pause it. We're going to save it. Thank you so much for checking us out. And until we meet again, give yourself 100 experience points. And until we meet again across the internet, keep your mice dry, your keyboards ready, and your Japanese Empire strong. That's right. That's what we are. We're strong. We're trying to be. I'm probably going to come back with some I'm going to be back on in just a couple minutes. 15 minutes or so, doing a different game. And I will see you soon. And I wish you a very, very happy New Year. Thanks again. And if you got Hearts of Iron, I'd love to hear about it. Dave at GameMasterGames.com if you have played Hearts of Iron. You have any comments about it? Let me know.